All right, back again. Part three. Part three of beta male strategies. I mean, hey, sorry, AMS. I'm trying to do something that's, in MTR. I'm trying to do something to be like what beta males would do. They would the opposite of what you was doing. Anyway, uh, so I told you on the last video that I was going to be going over some characteristics of how beta males get themselves caught up in the beta male situation, in a situation where it ultimately ends in the massive disrespect of the beta male, and just the unforgiving, uh, just the way they do you uh, in a situation, the women. So let me get it. Let me sound off.
Beta male. Beta male.
All right. Okay. We already established that the beta male is a subordinate male animal in a particular group, and a male tending to assume a passive or subservient role in social or professional situations. So, what does that mean in relationship? That means that you will not confront these people when they do stuff that's wrong, and the women groom you into saying, just like how they doing Kevin Samuels. If you tell me the truth about myself, you're wrong. You're an evil person for doing that to me. So these women will groom you into not saying nothing to them. And what they do is when they get tired of you being a beta male, they just move on and get another beta male. They just hop from beta male to beta male to beta male. Finally, they realize, man, I need an alpha dog, an alpha male in my life. I would like that in my life, but they can't handle it because alpha male is gonna tell you too much truth. Alpha dogs will tell you too much truth, man. Alpha males just gonna, hey, you fat, or your children are creating a problem for the relationship. Or alpha dog's gonna tell you straight out what's happening. But the beta male is gonna hide that fact. He's gonna try to work around any issue that comes up. He's gonna try to work around it. And I'm not saying it's a bad quality, but you can't do that all the time. You can't do that all the time. Anyway, so let's get into some qualities of a beta male. Number one, they got an overwhelming desire to please the woman. When they get into relationships, they try to go over and beyond what is reasonable about pleasing somebody. You know what I mean? I mean, the woman can have uh, all types of uh, behavior that will be bad for the relationship, and instead of confronting that and trying to do something about it, they will just want to please the woman so bad that they would just accept that bad behavior. And what ends up happening is that bad behavior starts out small, then it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows, and it just takes over the whole relationship. Um, Number two, they avoid confrontation on serious issues. There's serious issues. Your weight, how you spending all this money, your children, uh, your ex boyfriend, your ex husband, your relationship with your parents. I mean, your employment status. I mean, these are serious issues, but beta males avoid uh, discussing it because, like I said, that most of them have been groomed by the women to, if you say something to me that I don't like, you're a bad person. Even though it's something that needs to be dealt with, you say it to me, and you say it to me, I don't like it. I decide that I don't like what you're saying, then you're a bad person. It's like Kevin Samuel. You're a bad person for telling me if you want to get married, this is what you should do to get married. Oh, what? You should learn how to cook, lose weight, and be a nicer person. What? What? You're tearing me down. You're tearing me down. Well, I'm not tearing you down. I'm just telling you what you asked me. You called me, asked me what I should do if I want to get married. But I'm tearing you down. No, I'm telling you what men who want to get married are looking for. Now, how is that tearing you down? If you're not that, I'm telling you what to do to go be that. Anyway, uh, That's how alpha male will respond. You know, I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. But the beta male is not going to tell you the truth. They're going to hide the truth from you because they feel like it's going to jeopardize the relationship if they tell you the truth. And avoiding serious issues makes for a later problem down the road. That's why it's not good to do that. You should confront, if you're in a relationship with a woman, man, and you should confront serious issues when they come up. Don't wait. And, you know, I mean, there's some times where you don't want to confront an issue in front of a crowd of people, but you want to confront an issue when you get the woman alone as soon as possible and say, hey, this is an issue. This is a problem. I didn't like the way you did this or that. And you speak with, in that way you can clear it up. If you don't clear it up, what happens is, like I said in the other videos, you allow the woman to develop a pattern of behavior that is detrimental to the relationship. And if you don't check it, what ends up happening is they lose respect for you more and more. The more I know it does. See, in a beta male's mind, this makes sense. The more I agree with her, the better things are going to be. But the problem is with that is women are not looking for you to agree with them. They're looking for you to provide leadership from. And if you don't, they look at you and you don't provide that leadership, then they're going to not see you in that role, and they're not going to respect you in that role, and you're just biding your time. Eventually, they're going to get tired and fed up with you because you're not putting out that alpha energy that they have a natural biological desire for, and they're going to just move on. All right? Anyway, number 3. The beta male allows a woman to deflect, redirect any of your major concerns for the direction of the relationship. So you try to tell her, hey, and I believe this will happen in Gary Owens' situation. He tried to tell her, hey, look, man, I'm not happy with the way this is. I know now what an alpha male looks like. I don't want to be a beta male no more. So I want to move in this direction. So for us to move in this direction, I need you to start behaving differently. That's when you get in trouble, especially with black women. That's when you get in trouble, when you say, hey, look, I need you to start behaving differently. And they have built their life around you being a beta dude that does whatever they say, and it just folds up whenever they put the pressure on you. Now you don't want to be that way anymore because you see that is wrong. It doesn't make any sense, and it devastates the relationship, or it puts the relationship in a bad way, right? But the woman is going to be, of course, you're going to get blowback from that, right? When you start addressing concerns and don't allow them to deflect or move the football, what happens is you're going to get blowback. They're going to blow back at you and say, "What?" It's like slavery, right? I'm using the analogy of slavery, right? Back in the day, white people was like, slavery, what's the matter with slavery? Slavery's fine. Everything's great. You're like, no, it's not great. We got to do something about this. We got to change this behavior. The white people's like, what's wrong? What's the matter? Everything's great. Those of them that was involved with slavery, I should say, because a lot of white people wasn't down with it. But I'm just saying, I'm just using this as an analogy. So people can, the person that is getting all the benefit out of the dysfunction is going to be like, yeah, what's the matter? There ain't no problem here. You're the one that's getting all the worst treatment out of the dysfunction. You're going to be like, hey, yeah, we need to change this. So you try to go to her and ask her to tell her, hey, we need to change this behavior. And depending on where she's at, most of them are going to say, no, we don't need to change nothing. Or they may say, yeah, we're going to do it, and then it never happens. And then now you got some decisions you got to make. Anyway, I got a list here. I'm going to go into it, but I'm going to stop right here. I've only got to number 3. I got a long list here, so I'm going to have to cut this up. All right. Remember, y'all, if you're a beta male, try and start transitioning yourself away from it. I'm trying to give you some help to transition yourself away from beta male behavior. All right? All right. Never be the aggressor, brother. Never be the aggressor. You ain't gotta be violent to walk away. Just start getting yourself together. Peace.